Welcome back to Rise and Fall. So this is a series where we do the rise and the fall of a superstar, and today we're going to do Paul Gascoigne. So let's get started. So Paul Gascoigne made 57 caps for England, moments of sheer genius, but also a lifelong battle with injury, addiction and mental turmoil. This is his story. So Paul Gascoigne was born on the 27th of May 1967 in Gateshead, England. He grew up in a working class family, one of 4 siblings. He was spotted young playing local football and signed by Newcastle as a youth. Made his professional debut with Newcastle in 1985. Quickly became known for his creativity, dribbling and unpredictability. Went on to play for Tottenham, Lazio, Rangers and others. Major moments: World Cup 1990, helped England reach the semi-finals. Euro 1996, scored the iconic goal versus Scotland, part of what many call his peak period. So now we go on to the turning points and struggles start. Alongside the success came major injuries: torn ligaments, broken cheekbone, fitness issues in Italy, pressure, fame, first signs of alcohol misuse. Injuries often triggered emotional lows, which he tried to drown. So as we know, Gazza had a lot of drug and alcohol problems. I always remember that goal. I think it was the actual Scotland game when they did the what was it? What did they call it? The dentist chair or something. When they had Sheringham and all that, pouring alcohol in his mouth the night before the game, and then he did it in the celebration, didn't he? So personal life, off-field downturn. Married Cheryl Fales in 1996. Marriage broken in 1998. Amid reports of abuse and his escalating drink issues. Incidents of drinking legal trouble. He was sectioned under the Mental Health Act in 2008 after a drugs and alcohol overdose. Arrested for various offences: driving without a licence, possession of cocaine, multiple stays in rehab, attempts to get sober, only for relapse to follow. Mental health, addiction and decline. Gazza has spoken openly about mental illness, bipolar disorder, bouts of severe depression, OCD and intense anxiety, paranoia and external pressures, phone hacking, press intrusion, made things much worse. He said it's not just the drinking, it's what happens when drink and fame and pain and regret meet. He's admitted to trying extreme anti-alcohol treatments, e.g. pellets soon into his stomach to stop him drinking. Recent years, ongoing battles. After retirement in mid-2000s, his problems worsened. Homelessness, living in spare rooms, constantly relapsing. He continues to attend Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, has had recent hospital stays, described himself as a sad drunk. Not the wild, celebrated Gazza of old, but sometimes still fighting each day. Legacy and reflection. Despite all that, there's no disputing his skill, some of his goals, moments, England performances, and more. The most iconic in English football history. This story is not just about what went wrong, it's about how much he carried emotionally. The injuries, the nights out, the acclaim, but also the cost. Gazza remains a cautionary tale, brilliance and chaos, hope and struggle. So this episode marks a turning point, not in Gazza's story, but ours. You might notice the old overlays didn't match the thumbnails. From now on, this overlay is how Rise and Fall looks. Consistent, clean, real. If you like these deep tells, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let's keep uncovering them. So that's Paul Gascoigne. When I was younger, Paul Gascoigne was probably my biggest hero. I just loved his ability. I loved everything about him. He's very controversial. I've read a lot of stories about driving a digger truck into the side of a building at training, nicking other players' cars, and just loads of mad stuff. There's a lot more I could have gone into, but it's a sad story for a player that was so talented. I mean, for me, I always thought he was like the English Messi, really. I mean, he had everything, didn't he? You know, you could just give him the ball and let him do it all himself. He was that good. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Take it easy.